So Danny's distancing himself from Dershowitz before we play the clip. You can see.
Hey, I don't want to get sued, man.
Some people are making.
We don't have insurance on this podcast.
Some people watching have noticed that Danny is distancing himself from Alan Dershowitz.
End the podcast now. It's gonna be literally. You're gonna be tuning in next week, and it's just gonna be called the fucking Dershcast.
You think I'm going to do a formal apology for playing this?
Oh, probably. Dersh is going to get it.
He sues us like he sued Muhammad Hijab.
I know, dude. This guy loves to sue, man.
Well, this is what Alan Dershowitz, Danny's best friend, says about age of consent.
About 20 years ago, I wrote an article in the Los Angeles Times in which I said the age of consent for sex is way too high. It's 18 in many states.
Way
it's
too
18
high.
in California. It's 18 in Florida. The average age where sex is commenced in California and in Florida is 15. So what the law was doing was making millions of people, literally millions of people, criminals every day. So I wrote an article saying, the age of consent shouldn't be 18. They shouldn't have a law which so violates the norms of society.
The end of it's the best,
People
though.
are having sex at 15, 16, 17. All right, why shouldn't a
Here we go.
17-and-a-half-year-old girl be able to consent to having loving, consensual, wonderful sex with an 18-year-old boy? I can't imagine what hit the fan.
He goes, you can imagine. That was my favorite part.
Way too high.
Dude, imagine being arguing, though. He goes, way too high. You go,
Way too high.
What's the problem? You go, you don't think that a teenage girl can have loving, wonderful sex? You go, don't describe the teenage sex as wonderful, Alan Dershowitz.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck this guy's thinking here.
What was the point of
First
this?
off, I get what he's saying.
Yeah, you do.
Like where his point is, he goes, if you're like 18 years and 2 days and you go have sex with a girl who's 17 in some states, it's like a felony, right? And they're having. I remember there's like this football player who like literally like got.
No. Listen. It's the same thing as like people arguing any of this stuff where they go, okay, for example, like you can't have sex with your cousin most places, but maybe your second cousin, like. You never want to be the guy like arguing.
Not when you've been to Epstein Island that many times.
Yeah.
Like just like fucking.
Yeah,
dude, you don't have any other legal thoughts? Like that's your only thing that you have like that you want changed? Is that the one thing? You're like, you've been to Epstein Island so many times. Pick a new thing, man.
That is
Like
true.
you're not the only
I
person
forgot
who thinks
about
this,
that.
by the way. Like he's not the only person who probably.
Well, I mean, obviously, some states are 17, some states are 18, so there's obviously some debate or whatever.
yeah. But there's like, I'm sure there's legal scholars who are like also putting this forward. Let them have this one.
Exactly.
Dersh.
Maybe this isn't.
And also way too high. Like that implies you're like, let's cut this shit in half.
I told you, loving sex, loving, wonderful sex. That's like, I was like, so I can have wonderful, loving sex with my cousin? You go, dude, you're just arguing this weird.
Yeah. You're like, literally, shut up. What are you doing?
Was that a Beastie Boys lyric where they go, something, they take on Alan Dershowitz?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Like, this guy has literally nobody left around him to just talk any sense into him.
Yeah, this is a little bit of like you're like at the age where you just say whatever the fuck.
I just don't give a fuck. Yeah, I guess.
You just say anything?
I mean, I will say, like, his reputation is absolutely in the gutter. So
his mind's in the gutter too.
His mind's in the gutter, but his reputation, like in his mind, he's like, this is how I fucking salvage the Dersh right now. This is how I leave a legacy is lowering the age of consent all over America. Call it Dersh's law.
Congrats on the field.
Congrats, man. Yeah, like crazy.